Guys, welcome back to another episode of Modern Skyblock 3 with Haliee, who is fresh back from Mindfair, Seattle. It's good to be home. I am sad to have left Seattle. I met so many cool new people, met so many of you guys. It was amazing. So there'll be some updates coming up. Make sure you check out my Twitter feed for some new updates and pictures and things like that. So anyway, but we got to jump back in. I've got a lot of work to do and just a short period of time, only like 20 minutes. We're going to cover so much stuff. So let's go ahead and see where we are. So we left off last time. We had made the AE system has been completed, and I have already brought some of the stuff over. I took the chest that had pretty much all these crafting items in it, and I'm currently in the process of bringing over all the things, I was getting from loot items from these chests over. But I wanted to show you guys a few things before I finish that up. So I'm going to be doing some stuff off camera. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do a live stream. I've got a lot of things to do between now and the next time I record, but we'll see. I may do a live stream as I go through this, as you guys suggested. But as you can see, let's go to the quest book. I have made some more of these storage cells. I've made up to the 64K. Got to make the 256K and all these left for the quest. It's not necessarily required, as long as I have enough room for it. I can make a bunch of 64K, which I might stop around there. But I know one of the later achievements for the big quest items here, it's going to require me to make, where's it at? Where's it at? It's going to have me require to make, this huge, gigantic storage component. So I'm going to need to make that in order to get advanced calculations open, which I need in order to get the power of the dragons. And do I need, advanced calculations and advanced resources, which is under, I don't know, all these things. Environmental tech. Where's advanced resources? Oh, this one's here, which requires large multi-blocks, which, it's a lot of things going on there. We're going to finish up the AE system here. I'll do a lot more off camera, but I wanted to show a couple things. So see, I brought all that stuff over, and I've already made the 1K, the 4K, and the 16K. And these items are already full. So I need that 64K storage component in there so I can start putting more stuff in, because this thing is so full, I can't even put these items in there. I'm shift clicking. It's full. They've already got 63 types of the items in all three of these. So I need more in order to put more types of items in there. Now, there's something that Linda had mentioned in the comment section. I did my research because, this 1K storage cell, it's okay. It holds 63 item types, but only like 1,000 different, individual items. This one holds 4,000. This one holds 16,000. The other one holds 64,000. So if I have a lot of big items, then I want to make sure I have more of those. But there's actually a way you can actually take the storage component out, because each of these storage cells requires, if I want it to 4K, I'm going to need 3 of the 1K ones, and if I want to make the 16K, I need more of those. The way you actually do that, so if I were to empty this cell out, if I wanted to take that 1K one so I can make some more 4K ones, I'd have to take this cell out of the storage cell and do it. But in order to do it, I can't do it when it's full. So let me show you how it's done. If I have a 64K here storage cell, see there's nothing being used on it. If I hold it in my hand and it hits shift, no, that's not shift, that's caps lock, shift and right click, it will actually empty it out. So that's actually pretty cool. And so it gives me the actual housing and the unit itself. I can put it back in there, bam. Now, but like I said, the problem is it has to be empty in order to do that. I believe we're going to make an item that helps us empty that out. So if I go back down here to digital storage in the quest, there is, where is it at? Transfer and data. So there is an ME in and out port. It allows you to transfer data between storage cells. So let's see how this works. Let's see, first we need to make it. So let me go into our system here. Let's see, ME out port. There it is there. All right. So this item requires 2 of the ME drives, just some glass, storage cables, and everything else. So I can see what I already have. I have everything. I don't have any glass. I've got that over in the chest system, and we'll talk about that too. But I need to make 2 more of these ME drives. So I think I have enough to make those. Hey, get out of there. 1, 2. I have enough to make that. So let's go over here and grab us our glass. And we're going to talk about what we're going to do with this as well. So many things we're going to do. Where's the glass? Right here. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab a stack, because I might be able to put it in the system. I will be here in a second when I put the 64K in. But I want it to show the transferring of items. So now I can make this. Yeah, see, it's getting full. I can't hardly put anything in there. Okay, so I've got the ME. Can I put that in there now? Okay, still can't put anything else in there. Can I close that? Okay, well, the cables are full. All right, so now I've got this, and I think it requires power. Now, Linda also recommended that when I actually hook up my system to a permanent place, is to, not hook it directly to the energy acceptor, but actually hook it up to the energy cell. And there's actually another energy cell that I probably will end up making, because that way, if your power kind of wavers as you're putting things into the system, there's the dense energy cell there and the creative energy cell. Oh, actually, that's pretty easy to make. Energy cell, which one do I have? Yeah, energy cell. Then, you've got basically this backup battery. So it's like a generator at your house when the power goes out. You have a generator that kicks in. Well, it's a little bit better because it actually has power directly stored into it. So it will not waver. So I will do that. I will actually have the controller going directly into the energy cell and then all the power going through the energy cell. That's a smart way to do it. Now, this thing, I think, is just like the other ones. If I hook it directly somewhere connected to the system, it should have power. Yay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and take out this 1K storage, which actually takes out everything that was in there. So if there's anything that was in this storage cell, is no longer accessible in the system. All right, so I'm going to transfer this. I want to transfer the empty storage cell to the empty one. And I can just click the button, transfer data. Nope, wait, is it doing it? How do I do it? Do I click the button? How does it work? Does it need power? Wait, move to output when empty. Is it not getting power? Well, it's lit up, so I'm assuming it's getting power. Wait for it. Okay, how does it work? I thought I was prepared, guys. There's so many things else I want to show you. I mean, there's nothing going here. Okay. Transfer direction. Okay. Well, how do you make it go? I mean, okay. The only other thing I can think of is try to get my pickaxe out of here. Is to try to hook this. I mean, it's lit up, so I was assuming it's got power, but I'm gonna hook it directly to this and see if that works. Nope. Transfer data. Okay. So how? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait. Huh? No. Move to output when the work is done. But it didn't transfer anything. Wait. Okay. Move to output when work is full. It's not transfer. Move to output when empty. Oh, okay. They're both on this. Wait. What did you just do? Oh. It transferred the stuff from here. Oh, okay. I got it. That's not what I wanted to do, but fine. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just put this back in here. Because what it's done basically is transfer. See, now this is full. 63 out of 63 types. I don't know if I like that. Let's see, can I transfer it back into the system? Yeah, okay, so I transferred it all back into the system. I like that. Okay, so this is what we'll do. We're going to put the 64K in here. We'll take this one out, and we'll transfer that into the system. Now that's empty, and the 64K has stuff in it. Basically, it took everything that it had out originally. Okay, I think did it empty out everything? But everything's in here, and this one's now empty, which means I can hold it in my hand, shift click, and now I have another 1K storage component to be able to make some more. So that's how that works. All right. Now I'm going to put this back in here because I want to keep more of, the different types of items so I can store extra stuff in here. So I should be able to now put the glass in the system. Yep. And these and these and this and that and that. And oh, okay. 5 more items. So I can put more items in there. So I'll continue to work on more of those. Actually, yeah, so now I know how this works. And go in there. Now, Linda, you have left another comment about something about a fuzzy card. and an acceleration card. So I think I was looking to figure out how to make this go faster. I didn't know what these outputs were. And I was imagining back when I did Sky Factory, the speed run, that it allowed me to make these things called speed upgrades. But that was the refined storage system. So that was me. Sorry, I was mixing up two things there. It's actually, in this one, there are actually the cards. And there's an acceleration card, which I think actually makes things go faster. Where is it at? I just saw it. Acceleration card. Yeah, extra cells, and it works on all these different things here. Now, in the process of emptying out some of these chests, I actually had 16 acceleration cards. Yay! So I can actually put this in here, I think. And I don't know if they stack. I can put a lot of them in there. And so let's find out if we can make some of these, because I need a lot of gold to make these a lot faster. So let's go ahead and grab some of this. And I'm going to talk about how to access these items via the network, so I have to keep running back and forth over here. Hopefully it will work. We'll find out possibly in this episode, maybe the next episode. All right, so I need to make, what were those things called? You know, the the things, presses. Oh, well, type on here. Press. We're going to make the first press, which was the logic press. And you know about how fast it was going earlier? Oh, that goes a lot faster. Now, is it going faster because I have 4 of them in there? Okay, so it's going a little bit faster. If I speed it up, it definitely goes a lot faster. So that's good to have handy. So I'm going to need to make a bunch of these to make of those 1K storage cells and above. So yay, that actually works. Now, so thank you, Linda, for telling me that. Now, you said something about a fuzzy card, and I don't know what that does. Where's it at? Fuzzy card. So it goes in, these shows you the things that it goes in: formation, import, export bus, level emitter. So I don't know what a fuzzy card does. So if you can actually clarify that, then I might actually make it and use it. They're not that hard to make. It just requires these advanced cards, which is just, you know, the materials there. And then that requires some wool. I guess that will make it fuzzy. The acceleration card, if you're wondering about that recipe, if you had to make it, it takes the advanced card as well as the fluix crystal or pure fluix crystal. So we already know how to make those if we need to make that later. All right, now the next thing I want to do, and also want to mention, I've gone through the quests that I can see here, and it does not mention how for me to make the cards. Now I did check this time, because last time Linda was pointing out that I said crafting terminal, and then I said it didn't have me make the crafting terminal. You know, me smacking my forehead, that's me. Obviously I did have to make that here, but it does not have me make the those cards, which are very handy. And like I said, these are all, looks like they're all storage cells unless they're down here towards the end. Quantum rings and space singularities, maybe they're within that part. That's not open yet because I need to open the painting the network, which I'm not as concerned about. And then this thing about fixtures, it basically takes the drives and makes them smaller so you can hook up like cables or wires and make it look better. Even portable digital storage is basically taking the storage cells and just have you be able to access it away from your network until you actually have the wireless part set up, which we're going to go to at some point. Then we have the P2P tunnels. I know nothing about that. And then this is kind of cool. I did not realize that instead of using those cables, you can actually use coils. These are just like the ones in immersive engineering. So that's actually really cool to have around. So we may or may not get into that, but we're going to make something that I don't see in the quest. I want to make the storage bus. So the storage bus should allow us to access things that are in different areas. So let's go ahead and make one. Let's see what the recipe is for it. Storage bus. And there's different ones. You have a fluid one, a storage one, and a gas one. This one here has been deprecated. So it's been replaced by a different one. This is from Extra Cells, and this is from Applied Energetics. So we're going to make this one here. All right. Looks pretty easy enough to make. I just need to make a piston, a sticky piston, and an ME interface. So I'm pretty sure I don't have in the system the thing that needs to make a piston right now. Yep. I need some cobblestone and some planks. So let's go ahead and grab a stack of those right now. And hopefully we'll be able to access all those items soon. Now, cobblestone, I don't have in any of the chests. I just have those over here in my my cobblestone generators, these compacting drawers right now, but I probably can, well, I'm saying probably because I'm not 100% sure, is to get all of these into the system at some point. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back over here. I'm still not exactly sure why, where I'm going to put this setup when I get done. I may have it set up back in the center. I may have it set up in the corner. I may have a house built and get it on there. I know, me build a house. Funny. Haha. All right, let's go ahead and make, I'm going to need to make 2 pistons because one I'm going to have to make sticky. And so let's make that and that. And then let's go ahead and grab, I didn't grab a slime ball while I was over here. We got a few minutes left, so I'm hoping to get this set up to see, make sure it at least works. Where is the slime ball? There we go. Let's see, I can just make it here. So make one of these sticky. And now I need to make the ME interface, which seems easy enough. I think I have enough to make that already in the system. If not, I can craft it really quick. This is why I like having the ME system. And at some point, I'll get the wireless part of it set up as well. But we want to get more power, better power. So we're going to aim towards the multi-blocks, which is going to be several parts to be able to get that lapra, whatever that thing was called, the labradoodle. I don't know what it was called. All right, so I need another formation core. So I need an annihilation core, which I need some, so much stuff. Let's see, I need quartz. Give me some quartz. Yeah, this is why I want to be able to hook it up to the storage drawer over here. And that way I can get things up and going. Come on. Fly, Haliee, fly. There's one other thing I do want to talk about. I don't know if I'll have enough time, but there was something in this pack that I found a recipe. Actually, you know what? I'll show it to you right now. Okay, so my jetpack, if I click on uses for it, there is a crafting recipe to make a creative jetpack. And it said all I needed to make was this light radiation shield, which is really easy to make. It's from Nuclear Craft. It just requires lead, coal, and iron. This seemed too good to be true. And of course, it's too good to be true. I went ahead and made it. Did I second in here? I made that along with the jetpack, and it looked like, you know, according to the recipe, it said I can make it, but it doesn't. It just doesn't. So I saw that recipe in there, and I'm like, why is it even? You know, it's like, that's really so cool if I make that, but that's not the case. So if you come across that recipe, it's a filthy rotten liar. Okay, so we made the annihilation core. Let's go ahead and make the formation core. And now I can make the interface. There we go. And now I can make the storage bus. Now, again, what this does, let's use this chest as an example. See, there's all this stuff that's in this chest here. I've got all my armor in this chest. Matter of fact, I can put some cobblestone in there, the planks and things that I know are not in the system. I don't have any quartz in the system right now. So if I click Q, this is all the quartz that is showing is in the system. Let's see, I need to make some more cables. What's the recipe for that? Oh, wow, I don't have any more. Oh, I need some more fluids. Okay, I got a couple minutes here. I have one cable. Okay, I got one cable. We'll do it this way. All right, so supposedly, let me hold shift, and I'm gonna set this really close to the system. In fact, I'm gonna set it right here. Just right there. Okay. Supposedly, if I put the storage bus onto this chest and attach the chest to the system, now I should be able to access whatever's in this chest. See, I got the quartz. I have all the other stuffs in there. Let's go down to the one item. See, now I have access to that armor that wasn't in there before. Now I have access to cobblestone that I didn't have access to before in there. That is amazing. So, see, if I take the cobblestone out, now it's not there anymore. So that's another way to kind of increase the amount of storage. And again, that wasn't a quest, but is, you know, anybody that's doing applied energistics, obviously you want to have that. So that's really cool. Now, the idea is if I hook this up to the, my drawer controller over here, which is going to be kind of messy when I do that because maybe I have to have my interlink chest going in the front side. Or maybe I have to have this going on the front side because I've got things going into the system through the interlink chest right now. Wow, that's right. And so if I hook up the storage bus to the system, then I will have access to everything in those drawers there. So that is the last thing I need to worry about working on, as well as also remember my huge, gigantic chest over here. You know, the huge, I have a feeling I crashed the system if I do this. But yeah, the colossal chest over here. If I hook up the ME storage bus to one of those and hook it up into the system, I can go under so it won't be as, you know, wild as big or whatever. Then yeah, I'll have access to everything throughout my system here. So I'm looking forward to actually getting that set up. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there right now. I've got a lot of work to do. Let's go ahead and put this back over here. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I want to thank you guys so much for you all that did come out to Mind Fair to show me some support. It was a lot of fun. If you have any questions, comments, you know, concerns, tips, tricks, techniques, or just want to say hi, leave that comment down in the comment field below, and I look forward to hearing directly from you guys. If you want to hang out with me and any of the other squad members, you can do so by becoming one of our Patreons. That link is listed down in the description field below to learn about all the awesome rewards that we have to choose from, such as hanging out with us on our Patreon servers or just chit-chatting with us in Discord. You know, there's a lot of talking going on in there. If you want to servants playing with your friends, be sure to head on over to Host Havoc. Host Havoc is who we use for all of our multiplayer series, as well as those Patreon servers that I mentioned earlier. All right, well, I've got a lot of work to do here over the next couple of days, guys, and yeah, until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.